Hey, big thanks to my cousin over here who's standing up the whole time. Appreciate that, Ryan. Hey, welcome to Startup Grind 2018. Who's never been to Startup Grind before? Raise your hand. Where the heck have you people been for 7 years we've been doing this? Shame on all of you. Our values are really simple. It's about helping others before you help yourself. It's about giving first, and it's about making friends. No one at Startup Grind over the next couple days can be too cool. It's not allowed. If you're sitting next to somebody, talk to them. Be nice to them. Help them. It's not that hard. The most valuable thing you're going to get out of the next few days is the people you're going to meet. And if you can't find people to meet, you can look for the red shirts over here, who none of them will be dying over the next few days. The red shirts have no Star Trek analogy whatsoever. Not be killing them off one at a time, but these are our Startup Grind directors, and they live these values better than anybody. And so just walk up to one of them and give them a high five. Our first event was in 2013, and we threw it together in a couple of months. We didn't know if anybody would come. 30 days before the event, literally we had 100 people had signed up to come. And then things just kind of happened, and there was this sort of magic about it. And we were probably more surprised than anybody else, but we decided to do it again. And 6 years later, over the next couple days, we'll have about 200 speakers. We've got more than 6,000 people, and we're setting up hundreds of investor meetings. We've got women's, female entrepreneur office hours. We've got all sorts of amazing things going on in the front and in the back that you probably don't see. Let me just give it up for my amazing team that puts this whole thing on. It was just incredible. This is the setup. So you're in the Fox Theater. If you didn't see the tent across the street, then you probably didn't sleep last night. But there's a huge white tent across the street. There's another tent on the street over. This is the exhibit tent with all the partners. There's startups in there, food's in there, and then we've got all the startups, the very best startups across our entire community were selected and are being featured in the tent to the side. And then we've got 3 breakout stages, just again one street over in the AMC movie theater. And so just go in there, go upstairs. Got the movies. You can get some popcorn. You can get some Milk Duds or whatever, and go enjoy some talks in the big red movie theater seats. Hey, how are you guys doing? Don't worry, no, don't. We just got a little thing going on. No sweat. So. Tonight we've got the pub crawl all up and down this street, and then tomorrow night the closing happy hour. So please stick around for that. You'll get these maps at the end of today with the different locations of places to go. I saw some children in the audience today. You were not invited to the pub crawl. Do not come. My Tongan bouncer friends will kick you out. So do not come tonight. But we hope everybody will stick around late. This event doesn't happen without our partners, people like Google for Entrepreneurs, Oracle, Startup Cloud Accelerator, Intuit Developer Group, SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, Booking.com, Indeed Prime, BCG Digital Ventures, FedEx, and everybody else that makes this possible. Please go meet these companies. We say no to a lot of people, and these are literally our favorite brands and the favorite companies and the best companies for startups. So please go meet them. They're all offering something for your company today, this week. So please go take advantage of that and visit with these people just across the street. We have these wristbands at Startup Grind. Everybody got a wristband? Let's see them. Okay. You can shower with these. These will not hurt you. These are not toxic or anything like that. Keep them on for 2 days. Without this wristband, you're not getting in. You might have a lanyard that'll help you with your sort of networking and people getting to know you, but keep the wristband on for 2 days. We do have a rule though. If you wear your wristband all year, you can attend any Startup Grind conference for free. Now, we've done this for 5 years, so we know if you've actually worn it or not, because it looks like it's been through war by the end of a year. Did anybody wear their wristband all year this year? Can I get a raise of hands? Did anyone wear it all year? Stand up. Let's cheer for these people. Stand up. Stand up. Let's give recognition. Adele, did you? Stand up, yeah. Just tweet at me if you wear it. Again, I can tell within about 5 seconds if this is true or not. So keep your wristbands on. We have an app. It's in your program. You can scan the QR code on your badges if you want. You can set up an agenda, get details of the event, and make sure you're sort of up to date on everything. At Startup Grind, we have this tradition where we get excited when the speakers come in. I mean, we do that because there's 100 other places that they could be, right? And they come and give their time and their energy to be with us and educate us. And so we like to get excited. So this is how it is at the beginning when they're getting introed, and then when the speaker's walking in, it looks something like this, right? This, and then this, and then this. Okay? It's more of this kind of situation here, you know, with the fist up or the fist pump, if that's kind of your thing. It's less of this guy here. The side hips thing, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of a Czech Republic thing, I think. Oh, sorry. Czech Republic people. Whoa. Sorry. He's American for sure. Don't worry. Can we practice this one time? Now, for those of you that are trying to like work the whole day, I'm gonna go to the conference, I'm gonna watch every talk, and I'm gonna work the whole day. Okay, but just set your laptop down for a minute. I see some of your glowing faces. You have not looked up the entire time. Yes, I'm looking at you, sir. Sir, ma'am, yes, you. Yes, you know it. Yes, she closed it right there. Thank you. Okay, she knew I was gonna call her. Let's go. On the count of 3, let's see it. One practice. Here we go. Get up. 1, 2, 3. Let's see it. Come on. Come on. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Startup Grind is a global network for entrepreneurs. It did not start out that way. It started out with me and my co-founder, Spencer Nielsen, who were just trying to educate ourselves, and we hosted a little event in my office in Mountain View, just down the street from here, and we ate bad pizza. Come on up, Spencer, where are you at? We ate bad pizza, and we made countless mistakes. Let's give it up for Spencer. And, you know, a lot of our friends were there. People like Johannes up here. I'm happy to say some of these people are still our friends. People like Joel Fernandez, Francisco, John. And it grew. It grew. It took a while. It took us a couple of years, but it started to grow. And people started to come on board. And after a few years, we started to get hundreds of people. We did have women attending these events, I promise. I don't know where any of them are right now, but we just started to get this momentum. And there was this guy that came up to Spencer and I after this event, and here, scoot down here, guys. Came up to us and he said, hey, LA needs this. Los Angeles needs this. His name's Patrick. And he said, we got to do this. I said, Patrick, you're crazy. No one needs this. And come on up, man. You're all right. I won't say anything about you while you're walking up and everyone's looking at you like that. He said, no, we need the values. Come up here, Patrick. We need the values. We need this. We need what you have. We need this community. And so we started doing it in Los Angeles. And there's Patrick, real concerned if anybody's going to show up. Like, oh, man, put it all on the line here. It's also my brother there in the green, just falling asleep in the middle of our event there. Brant. So we moved into the garage, and we started cranking on this project. Denise and other people like Carly and others that got involved and that helped us. And we started hosting events around the world. We started opening chapters in Melbourne and New York and Ireland and Austin and all these places. Houston, Singapore, Dallas, Chicago, all sorts of places. None of these people are still around, apparently, or they would maybe, hey. Yeah, give it up for Denise. Denise, over by me. And this was the picture at the end of our first conference. This was Startup Grind. These 15 people, this was what Startup Grind was. And as time went on, we started doing events in China, and we started doing events in D.C., in Argentina, and in Ramallah, Palestine, and in Tel Aviv, Israel, and in Amman, Jordan. And our values started spreading across the world. And the movement that we were part of to educate entrepreneurs and to help each other started to happen. We started hosting, and one day I was looking at Twitter, and I saw one of our chapter in Babel had hosted their first event, and I said to Francisco, our chapter in Babel, it just launched. Look at this. This is amazing. Did you know this was happening? He said, you know, that does look amazing, but we don't have a chapter in Babel. And I said, we should get them on the phone and talk to them about that. Apparently we do. So, 2014, this was our team. 100 cities, chapters around the world. And we've had some of the greatest thought leaders. We've hosted more than 6,000 people. You guys got it, man. It just keeps coming. Keep coming. Spread out. 6,000 entrepreneurs and investors and thought leaders have spoken at Startup Grind and shared their stories, including people like Clay Christensen. We had MC Hammer speak a few years ago. We almost shut the whole thing down that night. We're like, it can't be topped. We got MC Hammer, Dreams Complete, shut it all down, but we didn't do that. We, every single month in May, these amazing people host our Female Founder Month, where we host more than 100 women. We host 100 women on 100 stages in 30 days. No one in the world does anything like this, and I'm so proud of our amazing team for supporting female entrepreneurship and all that we do. 115 countries, 365 chapters, all over the world, every continent, every area you can imagine, and we want you to join us. You're here this week, perhaps, you're maybe watching this. We want you to join our movement. We want Startup Grind in your city. We want it in your school. I was going to say in your house, but that would be weird. We don't want Startup Grind in your house. You don't want entrepreneurs. If you're Airbnb, maybe, but other than that, we don't want it. But we want you to join what we're doing and the global network that we've built. And I just want to thank all these amazing people. This Startup Grind doesn't exist without all of these amazing people. This is Startup Grind, what you're seeing right here, and we hope you'll be a part of it. Thank you very much. Real quick, tell us where some of you are from.
Nairobi.
Pasadena, California.
Columbus.
Zurich.
Milan.
Thames Valley, England.
Chicago.
Cosenza.
Houston.
Haiti.
Tel Aviv, Israel.
Morocco, Casablanca.
Denver, Colorado. Greatest city in the world, Chicago.
Beirut, Lebanon.
Lima, Peru.
Wichita, Kansas.
Sydney, Australia.
Salt Lake City.
Princeton, New Jersey.
And London.
If you can't find somebody to talk to, if you don't have any friends, if you're feeling like I just got to stare at my phone so I look like I'm doing something important during the next few days, we've all been there. We've all been that person. Look for one of the red shirts. Look for one of our chapter directors. Go give them a high five. Talk to them. See what you can do to help them, and I promise they'll try to help you. So welcome to Startup Grind, everyone. Thank you for being here.